All right, my friends, let's do this. It's time for episode 198 of my Sunday night Stay-At-Homebodies virtual open mic, where I post an open mic set here every Sunday night, 8 o'clock Pacific time, and then I repost it over there on Facebook, and on Facebook I share the musical friends that I'm in the process of listening to. I've been tracking down their albums and whatnot, and I'll tell you what I'm going to listen to if you want to join me over at Facebook, also 8 o'clock Sunday nights Pacific time. Before I get to tonight's set, let me just get my pregame going real quick. I'll be right back, and I'll help you out with what's coming up. Now, hang on now. Light a little incense. Yeah. Light the feeling light. There's Bob. I'm going to do this a little different tonight. We're going to do that. Kind of red orb there. Yeah. And let's see, incense lights. Okay, that's all good. We're gonna do a little what do you call house blend? Old school house blend. Tiny nip of the Dylan whiskey. Woo! Get the guitar. So I started doing this about 3 years ago when the pandemic came to an end, and the virtual mic that we started doing through the Wild Goose Cafe here in town also ended. But I didn't feel like going back to the noisy rooms. I just felt like staying home and doing the open mic. So I started my own version about 3 years ago. I've been doing it ever since. This is episode 198. And lately I've been rehashing, retaking, doing another take of old sets that I did back 3 years ago when I started. Last week I did Road Songs Part 1, Take 2. Tonight's going to be Road Songs Part 2, Take 2. So we're doing 3 more road songs, and you notice 2 things. One, you see this t-shirt? It says hootin' leads to hollering. So what we did was we hooted on this here. Just like this. Right? And we're going to see if that hootin' leads to some hollering. It's a known fact that if you hoot, you holler. And the other thing is, see my Willie headband there? And Willie for president, and then the button on the other side says, fuck it. It says fuck it, and Willie for president. If we're going to have a really old person as president, why not have the very best old person as president? Anyway, tonight's set is Road Songs Part 2, Take 2, and they all mention or are about, to some degree, Mr. Willie Nelson, one of my very favorite artists in the whole world, whose late period work I will put up with anybody's early period work, Mr. Willie Nelson. So, Willie threw this bandana to me from the stage at the last concert that I saw before the pandemic. That was in Reading. I saw Willie and his family band there, and Willie tossed me this bandana. So on the day that Willie Nelson dies, we're gonna fire up the truck, grab a bunch of his CDs and play them loud as hell as we drive around this town to celebrate the man On the day that Willie Nelson dies, we'll be on the road again. On the day that Willie Nelson dies, we're gonna fire up some joints and pretend that we are smoking Willie. To the sky we'll point and drink to deep connection and the universal song. On the day that Willie Nelson dies, we'll all sing along. On the day that Willie Nelson dies, we're gonna fire up the cards. On the day that Willie Nelson dies, we're gonna fire up the cards. Have ourselves a poker game, but we won't play too hard. All the money goes to Farm Aid, all the love will come from us. On the day that Willie Nelson dies, we'll all be on the bus. And that whiskey river won't run dry. No one will be feeling any pain. On the day that Willie Nelson dies, there will be no strangers or blue eyes crying in the rain. On the day that Willie Nelson dies, we'll fire up the crew, have a party of the year just like he'd want us to. They say you never die till no one says your name. On the day that Willie Nelson dies, he'll be here to stay. And that whiskey river won't run dry. No one will be feeling any pain. On the day that Willie Nelson dies, there will be no strangers or blue eyes crying in the rain. On the day that Willie Nelson dies, we're gonna fire up the truck, grab a bunch of his CDs and play them loud as hell as we drive around this town to celebrate the man. On the day that Willie Nelson dies, we'll be on the road again. On the day that Willie Nelson dies, he'll be on the road again. Didn't work out. Oh well. Wanted a little 1-2 there. I got a 1-6. That's what happens sometimes. So there you have it. Road Songs Part 2, Take 2. First song there was called On the Day That Willie Nelson Dies. Let's see, where are we doing this one? All right. Road Songs Part 2, Take 2. Willie didn't leave too many untraveled roads. Willie didn't leave too many untraveled roads. Some folks have their regrets when it's their time to go. But Willie didn't leave too many untraveled roads. Willie didn't leave too many songs unsung. Willie didn't leave too many songs unsung. Some folks have their regrets when their time is done. But Willie didn't leave too many songs unsung. Willie didn't notes unplayed. His guitar was as famous as his braids. Some folks have their regrets when they run out of days, but Willie didn't leave too many notes unplayed. Willie didn't leave too many untraveled roads. Willie didn't leave too many untraveled roads. Some folks have their regrets when it's their time to go, but Willie didn't leave too many untraveled roads. Willie didn't leave much talk without the walk. Willie didn't leave too much talk without the walk. Some folks have their regrets when they're done taking stock, but Willie didn't leave much talk without the walk. Willie didn't leave too many folks unloved. He knew everybody's got it tough. Some folks have their regrets when their time is up, but Willie didn't leave too many folks unloved. Willie didn't leave too many untraveled roads. Willie didn't leave too many untraveled roads. Some folks have their regrets when it's their time, when it's time to come home. There we go. Willie didn't leave too many untraveled roads. Willie didn't leave too many untraveled roads. Willie didn't leave too many untraveled roads. Didn't leave too many. It's a little jazzier. That'd be more Willie. Anyway, that was a song I wrote about Willie Nelson called Untraveled Roads. Would fit a Willie Nelson inspired songs set, as well as tonight's theme, which is Road Songs Part 2, Take 2. All right. So, let's go to the last one here. A little number called Steady My Nerves. Got a little bit of road action in it. All these songs, as well as all my other songs, excepting the very new and the very old, are available at geneburnett.com. 40-plus albums that you can download or listen to free. There's a donation link over there, a PayPal me link. There's one underneath this video. If you ever feel like throwing me a few bucks to help me keep this thing in the black, I would appreciate it, but it's not why I do it. These songs have done their job for me in helping me sort out my life, and maybe they'll help you a little bit, and maybe you want to throw me a few bucks and help me keep that going. And no problem if you'd just rather not for any reason whatsoever. Take all 43 albums, share them with all your friends, send them all over the world. That would be great. road is getting rocky and it's starting to curve. I'm in more trouble than I think I deserve. Holy moly, that was a swerve. Gonna need a little something to steady my nerves. Call it a blessing, call it a curse, but I need a little something to steady my nerves. Whiskey, whiskey, I don't prefer. Give me some of that Willie's Reserve. Don't call a doctor, don't call a nurse. I just need a little something to steady my nerves. Maybe it's a blessing, maybe it's a curse, but I need a little something to steady my nerves. Baby, baby, I like your curves. Hold me, it's getting worse. Tomorrow morning, back to work. I just need a little something to steady my nerves. Can't take the blessing without the curse. Need a little something to steady my nerves. Music, music, ease the hurt. Inspiration, find the words. Rhythm, rhythm, since my birth. Just a little something to steady my nerves. Sing my blessing, sing my curse. I gotta sing a little something to steady my nerves. I keep doing that wrong. Gotta sing a little something to steady my nerves. Breathing, breathing, I have learned, helps me out with twists and turns, calms me down when passions burn, when I need a little something to steady my nerves. Life is a blessing, life is a curse. I need a little something to steady my nerves. I need a little something to steady my nerves. Just a little something to stay right nerves. Okay. Well, you know, sometimes it's more fun to do than to listen to. Tonight might be one of those nights, but what can I say? I came, I hooted, I hollered. Thank you for watching. If you have been, all this stuff as well as all my albums, including my brand new one, Halfway to Everywhere, GeneBurnett.com, musical recordings. It's all free to download or to listen to. And I do this every Sunday night, 8 o'clock Pacific time. Post the set here, repost it on Facebook, and then the Facebook thread I list all the friends I'm in the process of listening to. So you're always welcome to join me, listen to me or my musical friends. It's all good. I suggest you do the same. Pick one night a month, one night a year, one night a decade, and do nothing but listen to all your musical friends who have musical albums out there. I know you got a few. All right. Take good care of yourself. Stay healthy so when we see each other, we'll see each other. All right, later.